Anais, Claudia, welcome to my living room.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Oh, absolutely. I'm really excited to be doing this with you today. Anais Cowley is the director of social media for Deco Created. Claudia Cardenas is the chief creative officer for Deco Created. I am so excited to be unboxing this with you today, especially since next week I am moving.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm gonna have a new house. We've been renovating a house for a year and we're finally moving in. I guess it's a really good time to move considering there's nothing else to do. So,
right.
That's true.
team here in New Jersey. I know you're in Florida, both of you, in different parts, but it's definitely a little more open than we are. So I can't wait to see what's inside and figure out how to utilize it in my new home.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother's in New Jersey, in Hoboken, and he says it's pretty crazy over there.
Yeah, I'm in Jersey City right now, which I love. But it's been an amazing 3.5 years. We're moving to the suburbs, Morris County, New Jersey, East Hampton.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So before we get to the contents behind me, I want to hear all about Deco Created and how it came to be. Claudia, I'll start with you.
Sure. So DecoCrated is a smaller company inside this larger home decor company. And so we've been doing home decor for 30 years. And we thought, we're the experts in home decor. Why not just put it in a box? And, you know, this whole subscription box thing is happening. We need to jump in and like be part of it. So we did it. I mean, we got a small team together. We're still a small team. It's Anais, we have Mara, Nicole, and you know, the two bosses. And am I missing anybody? Melissa. We have a small team still, but we got this subscription box going, and you know, I think it's going great.
I know that, you know, people have different styles and aesthetics. Some are modern, some are very traditional. So how does it work?
So that is very challenging. We do try to keep our eyes on the trends and what's going on with people, you know, out there. And we still want to have stuff in the box that touches on every little trend that there is. Farmhouse, boho, modern. It gets difficult, right? And we don't always get it right. But I think that the thing that we do the best, and Anais can chime in, is we built a community of people that share. So, you know, Anais can.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we focused on was, like Claudia said, building this community and kind of getting people, you know, to really believe in us and really, you know, trust that even if we send you something home that you're like, I don't know, trust in our crazy, because we know, you know, like we've been following the trends, we've been looking at everything. And even today, it was really funny because somebody said like, oh, you know, I go to the store, I see this, I wouldn't normally buy it. And then I get it in this box and I'm like, oh, this is what I do with it. So, you know, we've built a good community of really loyal subscribers, and even people that are not, you know, that are on the fence, they join and then they're like, I have to have it, because, you know, you get to share that experience with everybody. So we've really worked hard at that and making it personal. You'll see me in there commenting, you'll see Claudia, Mara, like we are in there and we are just as involved as everybody else. So
The Facebook group is called the Deco Creators. You probably find it right in the Deco Created page.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, they're great. And the thing is that they all have different home styles. So they share with each other and they get to see like, okay, you know, my furniture is mostly brown. They gave me something a little bit more modern, but hey, it still looks good. And I see somebody else doing it. So they have definitely helped us, you know, communicate what we were trying to do with everyone. And we lean on them to, you know, do that for us. We do provide, you'll see in the box, like a booklet where we try to photograph all the items in different ways and in different rooms. And so that you can start your, you know, your wheels start turning and you get excited and you can do what we do. And sometimes we even learn from them a lot. The Deco Creators teach us all the time, and we, you know.
It's really helped us. We get a lot of feedback from them and it's helped us perfect our box as well. You know, I think having such a very like communicative group is amazing for us. You know, like it takes us a little bit to implement what they say, but they really also help us build a better box each time.
So I want to ask you, how many boxes do you get in a subscription per year?
So you get 4, 1 per season. And we have now launched so far 2 season, like very holiday specific boxes. We launched Christmas last year. We had an actual Christmas box because we tend to keep everything very neutral, especially during the holidays, because you know, you may not celebrate Christmas or you may celebrate Christmas, and we don't want, you know, the box to be off-putting. So we created a specific Christmas box. And this year we're launching Halloween for the first time. So it's, you know, that's even better because we can get even like, Halloween's my favorite. So we got really into it.
Bigger every year. The costumes get more elaborate. It'll be interesting again what Halloween is going to look like this specific year.
I know.
But
Right.
you know what? People will want to still be in the spirit. And even if they can't leave their homes or trick or treat with their kids like they would normally, they could really invest in decorating their own homes and making it fun inward.
Yeah, I love going all out. So I'm excited for our box this year too.
Yeah.
Because that's my favorite, you know, over Christmas. I love decorating for Halloween and fall. And then I think next year we're launching a spring box, but we haven't really like nailed that down 100% yet.
Right. So besides the 4 seasonal boxes that we try to keep with, you know, not to have any holidays inside of them, we're going to test out the Halloween box like Anais mentioned. And then on spring, we're going to try to do like a more Easter box. And those are like limited quantities. And like, you know, they just, the Christmas box, it was wild. It sold out in like 24 hours.
Less.
So, they were upset with us. We didn't have enough for everyone that really wanted one. And
it was Christmas cake. It was Christmas cake.
No, it's great. How long does it take to curate these boxes? I know you said that you are really up on the trends, but you have to source out these products, and I'm assuming you're doing so from all over the country, if not even world. Talk to me about that.
Right. So boxes are developed a year in advance, which is super wild. So right now, we have winter and Christmas where we're getting the samples made so that we can see them and put it together. And we already even started on spring 2021. I always get my year. I'm in a bunch of years and seasons all at the same time. So that's how, you know, we do it. And we're not guessing. We're honestly, we try our best to find the trends out there that are going to be a year in advance. We look a lot for the other retailers, like the big ones like Target or, you know, any retailer that's like fashion forward. We know that our customers will be ready for that. So yeah, I mean, we source from overseas and we design, manufacture, and develop everything.
Yeah.
We don't use any vendors. So it's a process that is really like close to us, and we have like full control of everything. So you'll notice that the boxes are cohesive, that the colors go together, the finishes and the woods. We try for it to be like a collection. Also, we try to get every box that you get to connect with each other. So we have a lot of control over the product that goes in there.
Yeah, that's very smart because then the consumer can build upon the collection.
Right.
Yeah. And that's our goal, right? So through social media, through the communities and everything, we always try to show how these boxes build your collection versus just having like random stuff in your house, you know, like summer will build upon spring, and the only season that tends to jump a little bit, and we always do try to find a way to connect it, can be, you know, from summer to fall. But we still find a way to like still incorporate some stuff. So it is definitely always in the forefront when Claudia and Nicole designed the boxes. So it's a process, right? Like it's not just like, what'll fit in everybody's home? No, now we're like, what fits into everybody's home? What builds, you know? So they do a great job though.
Yeah. Well, are we ready to dive in?
Let's do it.
All this talk of Christmas is making me really excited. Not that it's a Christmas box, but it feels like Christmas because I'm about to
feel like Christmas. Yeah.
Yes.
a lot of goodies. So let's get started.
It's funny because so many people say that it feels like Christmas every time a DecoCrated box gets to their door.
Yeah. And especially now, we need a little Christmas in our lives, right? Because everything's boring. But so like I said, I have not opened this yet. I only opened just the top. Personalized letter. Tell me about what's in here.
So that's the booklet where we showcase all the products and give you a little bit of style tips. We also have a featured artist. We're gonna have him for a few boxes coming up, but that is the art print. So we call it the art print. It's double-sided, and the featured artist for that box. So you're opening the spring box, yes. Okay, is Kelly Merker. So that was painted. It's actual like oil acrylic painting that we took a photo of and we put it on that art print. So you get an art print in every box from a featured artist.
I am obsessed with this, with the heart and just the coloring and just the way it's done. It's stunning.
Yeah. Her art is amazing, and so she actually has a story about the heart that if you visit her site, she talks about why she chooses to paint hearts and all that stuff. So but yeah, she does amazing work. The colors in it are beautiful.
And what is her name again?
Kelly Merker.
And where is she from?
She's from Parkland. She's here.
Okay, great. I just, while you were talking about the art, I leafed through your booklet. It's like Instagram.
Yes.
Is that what you're trying to go for?
Yeah, it's like home decor porn, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
We do our best.
I love that. Well, that is a very good first impression. So now I'm even more excited to dive in. Okay. So you have a lot of different boxes.
Right, so every piece comes in an individual box, and so we have control of absolutely everything. That we get to pack everything in there like Tetris, like perfectly.
Yes, that's a very good analogy. That's what it feels like right now.
Yeah.
This is empty, and I love how you label empty.
That's something that we actually learned from our first two boxes. There was a lot of people that said, oh, I opened these boxes, and when we started watching unboxing videos, people would like shake these empty boxes and they had no way of knowing. And so we were able to implement that. And, that's one of the things that, I also love about the fact that we have, I guess, kind of like our finger on the pulse of like what people are saying. We take that feedback always.
I love that. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
The art.
So that's from the featured artist. Like I mentioned before, she actually painted these like 36 by 24 large canvases, and we photographed them and we got them printed and matted and framed for everyone to have.
This is stunning. And you know something? It fits with so many different styles. Modern, traditional, even boho.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think a lot of people, when they got the box, they were like, oh man, this is very colorful. But it's enough color to add into your home that it could still blend. And, the unfinished frame and all of that stuff is something that can lend itself to many, many styles. We did have people, so we also have another group called Deco Hacks. And we encourage people to, if it doesn't fit your home and you want to spray paint it or you want to stain it or you want to do whatever to make it fit, go for it, because that's another thing. Like, we know that you want to make it unique and we're cool with it. So some people stain the frame dark. The frame is made to be interchangeable, so you can update the print that's in there. And so really in its true essence, it's a frame. But yeah, and we had people, update it for Easter and then put the print back and stain it. So it was pretty fun.
Wow. Well, I don't know why anybody would want to take this out because I love
Right.
It's colorful without being obnoxious.
Yes.
Right?
I like that. That's a really good take.
Okay, so the next item.
That's, the burlap bag.
A market tote. Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
It's what's inside that counts. I love that.
right? So we know that we're a home decor box, but we also know that if you stay on for 1 or 2 or 3 boxes, we're not trying to like fill your home with a ton of home decor. We always try to like give you maybe once a year something that's not so much home decor. This is the one for this year. We love it, and you can still decorate with it. I mean, you see the photos, you know, right now everything's about what we can Instagram, and you throw some flowers in that bag and hang it up, and it's so Instagrammable.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we try to be purposeful, right? Because, you know, we know that at the end, we don't want you to end up with a lot of stuff that you can't use. I think this is great for the farmer's market. We hang it at the door. I have it just hung at the door. Like, it's just so pretty. So
It is. It reminds me of summer when you say farmer's market or chilling out in the backyard by a pool. I love it. Where did you source this bag from?
So everything comes from overseas, China. So it's different regions all over.
Yeah. How is the virus going to impact your manufacturing?
They, you know, surprisingly, they got up and like moved really quickly. They're up and running. They were up and running within the month from when they first started over there. So yeah, I mean, they always try their hardest to work and get everybody going. But yeah, I mean, the factories were, you know, they didn't have everyone there at the same time. Some people were stuck in their local, like in their homes or where they come from, because they were in the middle of the holiday. So they had gone home and some people couldn't really come back on time for work. But yeah, they're going, and they're doing good. They do great work. Yeah. Lisa, we have to definitely get you the summer box.
You probably know exactly what I'm about to open, right?
yes.
Oh, I love this color. Talk to me about these.
So they're pillowcases. And we send you covers. A lot of people have asked like why we don't send the whole entire pillow. And it's because we don't want you to end up with like a stack of pillows, like the ones behind me. It's easy to just take the cover out, wash it, put a new cover on, and refresh the season. It is the most like basic refresh you could give your home, you know, new pillow covers each season. And we did these because they pair very well with the summer pillows that we have. And they're also a very neutral color that goes along with everything. You know, we know that the art print had a lot of color, and so we wanted it to kind of just like neutralize the space.
And it really pulls out the blue.
Yeah.
That's in here perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great refresh. You know, we've had people add it to their couch. We've had people add it to their bedrooms. Like I've seen some really pretty boho bedrooms that add like this touch of blue that's just amazing. So, you know, it's more than just something that you can throw on your couch, which is, you know, something that we've really come to see. Like, you know, it's an accent here and there.
I love that. No, you are so excited. You've been breathing this box for how many hours, endless hours, months, and yet you still light up as I unveil.
Yes. Also, I was mentioning that we were actually already in summer, and the summer box went on sale. We have to get you the summer box so that you can see that. So that's the other thing too. Like our brain was like, okay, spring happened. We're already watching some summer unboxings, and it's a ton of fun.
I'm not going to undo every single one, but I see these are different candle holders, size candle holders. I love, because I'm thinking of the new house. Love these.
Yeah, so we call it like the little organizer, and you can do many things with it. You can separate them. You could put candles in them or florals. We always try to stick to some sort of theme every season, right? So like spring is always a time where people want to like get organized or spring cleaning, that kind of stuff. So we show it in a desk with like pencils and craft stuff. And the Deco creators have really done a ton of stuff with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've had some people hack them and paint them. I personally love the gold, you know, aspect of it. I've actually separated the pieces. People have separated them as well so that they use the tray in one area and then they have the cups, you know, with either like a candle in it or, you know, different things. And so it's a great versatile piece that can go either together or separated.
And it's so neutral. And like you said, you can customize the color and everything, but it literally will go in any house.
Yeah.
I love this. This is great.
It's funny that piece we had today, because I'm always, like I said, I'm always very active in the community. And today I was reading, because we have in our summer box, we have another piece that has the same coloring. And of course, spoilers went out and people are on top of them. They are like the biggest detectives. And so they figure it out either from, you know, press releases, which I'm shocked that they find and get. And then whenever certain people release spoilers that have gotten the box early. And so there's a piece that's, you know, gold, and they were like, you know what? I have a very farmhouse home. I didn't think that this was going to go. It took me a while to find a place for the planter, but now I've gone to the shop and ordered more gold stuff because now they've converted me. So I'm just like, that's a really, you know, like we've opened their eyes to that. So it's amazing.
All right, let's move on. Well, it's light. Whatever this is. Oh, it's a lamp.
This is a favorite piece for a lot of people. Interesting enough, we have the gold one on our shop, and that's the piece that the woman went over and bought on our shop. She bought the gold one to match the gold cups to then also have a pair for that one. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay. So you'll notice in the booklet that we take photos with a bunch of other decor, and some of those pieces in there are in our shop. So we call it the members only shop.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a subscriber, you have access to this shop, and there's a ton of other decor in like more sizes, because obviously in the box we can only fit a certain size of home decor. So there's like larger mirrors and wall pieces that, you know, people can add to their home and add to the box.
Yeah. So my home that I'm moving into, it's modern, traditional modern.
Okay.
Traditional. It's a lot of white and black, and then flashes of color.
I also went through a home remodel, and my house is very black and white as well. It has a lot of that element, so I totally understand. Mine hits more of a modern farmhouse boho feel, like I blended the three, because I have a lot of, and you can see a little bit above me, there's like this very industrial type feel. But yeah, I've been able to fit all of our pieces. So I know that when people are like, well, this isn't really my style, and I'm like, I think it is.
So I guess I'm at the bottom.
So can I tell you that this piece helped a lot of people during quarantine, especially a lot of moms.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Chalkboard.
Yep.
Yes, magnet board.
Oh, magnet board too, yeah.
Yeah.
And the magnets, I don't know if everyone can see, it's of the artist's creations, which I love. That heart, I really want that heart like blown up in the house.
She has a huge one in her house. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, if you go on her website, you'll see her information in the booklet. She will commission, like you can get a painting done from her. She does the hearts really big.
Yeah, I think that's so cool. So talk to me about this piece and put it and how it helped organize during quarantine.
Right, like I mentioned before, we try to keep like a little theme going. So this is like get organized. You can put it in your kitchen or in your desk, like, or now our home office. Anais has really cool examples of how some moms used it.
So, I mean, obviously, you know, I have a 10-year-old daughter that I've had to come in school, and by no means am I any teacher or anybody's teacher ever. And I really used it to kind of keep this. I use the quotation schedule because, you know, obviously, you know, that all changes, but it's helped kind of keep her like on a flow. Like she knows that she has to sign on by this time. She knows that around this time she can have lunch. And so it keeps her kind of focused in that way. We've seen teachers use it because we have a couple of DecoCraters that are teachers, and we've seen them use it to kind of like welcome their children, like, you know, say welcome to Miss, you know, Hernandez's class or whatever it is. And we've seen also subscribers in general, like set up coffee bars and, you know, different things. it's amazing, and it's a cute. So in the season before, we had this really pretty galvanized envelope, and so we've seen people kind of create these like command centers with, you know, the board and the envelope, and so they get to like start kind of organizing their home in a specific way. So it's been really great. The craziest thing I've seen is people have used it as a tray, and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, don't use it as a tray.
Yeah. I'm telling you that we've seen people use items in ways that we never even thought about, because everybody's very different.
How many people are a part of the DecoCrated Facebook group?
I believe DecoCrated, the DecoCraters has a little over 2,000 followers. I want to say we're reaching closer to the 3. I haven't looked in a little bit, because I see everybody come in and I say welcome, you know, and I have this whole process that I do whenever people join, and I've been doing it way more often lately. But yeah, we have over 2,000 people in the DecoCraters. We have 1,000 something, I think, in our Deco Hack group, and then we have a marketplace as well, where people are able to sell or buy extra pieces from people that either it doesn't fit or they don't need or they want extra. We've already had people say, like, I saw this in that summer box, I want a second one. So people get to, you know, kind of like barter with each other. They look for items that are very rare. Our fall 2018, right, 2018 box is a was a very limited release, and people will always post that they are looking for those things. So
Wow.
Yeah, we recently added the past boxes from 2019 to the shop, and we were in shock how many people bought like all 3 if they missed them, or bought 2. And I feel like, Anais, you can support me on this. We just sort of feel and learn that people want to collect them. It's almost like I'm collecting DecoCrated boxes.
yes.
The one from 2018, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I feel like, Claudia, like we need to like maybe remake that as like a limited edition or something, because
Right.
they look for that one. And that was our beta baby box, you know. It was the ones that we tested the waters. We, you know, we saw how we could do this, and you know, how we could build this box. And I think by far it's the one that everybody loves.
I can't wait to join this group. Anybody can join, or do you have to have a subscription?
So I open it to everybody, because I think that also it connects people with our brand. So it's like, oh, that's why they do that. Oh, that's how this works, you know. And I know that a lot of people have questions, and I think the camaraderie that the women have in there is so useful for each other. So I open it up to everybody. I always tell people, like, you know, just be kind, be courteous, and you know, that's it. I mean, we've had really great success with that group.
I love that. I love that. What's the subscription cost?
Quarterly is $79.99 every 3 months, and the annual is $287.96.
Yeah.
So it's $320 with already a 10% discount on it. If you know, you find a discount somewhere else, and you can slap that discount on there for the annual. So you save a little bit, and then you get the whole collection, really like the whole story for the year. So,
which the annual really is the way to go, especially since each box builds upon the next one and the next one, you know, and the savings, you know, is always there.
Where can people find out more about you besides the Facebook group?
So you can always go to our website, www.decocrated.com. And it's funny, we talked about a little bit earlier the name, and I always tell people, remember Deco for decor and Crated because it comes in a box. So it's DecoCrated. You can always join our Facebook groups. You can always catch us every Wednesday at 1:30. We do a Facebook Live where either we're unboxing, we're talking about styling, we're talking about trends. You know, we love to hear from people that follow us. So you can always catch us there. Our blog, I mean, we're pretty much anywhere that we can be, we try to be.
Yeah. And there's great opportunity for you to grow even bigger than you are right now, because I just saw the other day, Pier 1 is completely shutting its doors.
Yes.
And, you know, the retail, I don't know where they're going to go from here, but I think your business model is a very sustainable, without getting into the economics of it, you know, you don't have a storefront. You are giving away exciting product in these boxes that people really can't find anywhere else.
Yeah.
Other than like a pure one. So now I think the world is yours.
We hope so. We hope so. I mean, I think with all the changes that are happening in stores and people, especially, you know, the limiting of people in stores and all of that, I think that is something that, yes, you know, we can definitely help people kind of stay safe from that. At the same time, and in the foundation of it all, when Claudia and I, and we were all talking about starting this company and like this whole subscription, you know, we all love home decor, but we find it overwhelming at times to go into like a Home Goods or a Target. And even though you find a piece or two, you know, sometimes getting that to all match and create a story each season and not spend a fair amount of money is hard. And so hopefully I think that that's something that we can really kind of speak to people too, and people really kind of feel that, you know, like here's something that I can build upon. So if I go to these places, I know, oh, I want this, I want that, or I want to add this or that. But, you know, we've given you the foundation to build a home.
Ladies, this was so fun. I'm going to join as soon as I get back on Facebook, the group. Yes. But this was so much fun. And I'm going to send you, or the group, the pieces once they're in the new house.
No, thank you. I can't wait to see the house. Thank you so much for having us. And Claudia, I mean, you know, it's been fun.
Yes, it is fun. Anais and I love talking to people, and we have to do the summer box together. So.
Yes. Yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I'm in Florida, which I could really use a trip away anywhere right now. I will let you know, and likewise, if you're ever in the New York area, let me know, because like I mentioned, we have a television show, Hip New Jersey, and if schedules coordinate, I think this would be a really great thing to show our television audience.
Well, my brother's in Jersey, so I'll be more than happy to pay him a visit and pay you a visit at the same time.
Yeah, and we can, like I said, for our audience, and that would be fun.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
It's good. Maybe in the summertime for the summer box.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, girls. I'll talk to you soon then.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.